And the crowd ready to welcome this England side onto the field. 13 of the side who clinched the Grand Slam at Murrayfield in March. One new cap, David Cook, the open side flank forward. The Leicester club influence in the back division triangle there with Hare, Woodward and Dodge, and of course Peter Wheeler as well in the forwards. Heavy onus in John Horton's tactical direction. The pack strongly fortified with beef and experience. There are here 10 British Lions and over 200 caps, and the man who captained the Lions is England captain again for a record 14th time, Bill Beaumont. And they'll be cheering a lot louder when this Welsh team comes on the field, hoping to erase the memory of that 3-23 defeat from the All Blacks on November the 1st. Something of a new look, 15, 3 new caps in Nicholas, Stevens and Lewis. 3 other changes in personnel, with Brynmore Williams gaining his 2nd cap and a new boiler house of Clive Davis in wheel. And yet again, 10 British Lions, 196 caps here, and a very special day for one man there, JPR Williams, who sets a new Welsh record of 54 caps. Still a lot of footballing ability in the back, some more mobile pack perhaps, led by pack leader Jeff Squire, and the side captained again for the 2nd time by Steve Fenwick. Dusty Hare ready to start the game for England. Hare kicks off. And Gareth Davis. And that's a nice, comfortable start. He got it at the 2nd shot and he got in a lovely kick. 10 metres outside the Welsh 22. Peter Wheeler, the thrower. From the middle from Beaumont, out to Horton. Throw in not straight. That's going to be one of the problems today for throwers and forwards. Well, that was interesting. Alan Phillips struck very quickly, but Wales were turned slightly and just lost control of it. Two old stagers on that far side. Fran Cotton, his 31st international, and of course Graham Price in his 30th. Jeff Squire, number 7, trying to help. That's good Welsh forward play. Ball held, Wales going forward. So the Welsh forwards retrieving that situation. Brynmore Williams and Steve Smith, the 2 scrum halves, stocky, strong players. Good pick up there by Gareth Williams. Now out to Davis from Brynmore. That's found a bit of space. John Carlton has it. David Nicholas tackles him. Dave Richards is there as well. Cross comes Paul Dodge. So there's John Carlton, who became the first Englishman since 1924 to score 3 tries in an international at Murrayfield last season. Phil Blakeway at the front of the line out for England. Bill Beaumont behind him. Fran Cotton there at number 3. Then Maurice Colclough. And Gareth Williams is against Colclough. But it was knocked back there by Clive Davis. Throw in not straight. Now England will want to take advantage of 7 Welsh forwards. Gareth Williams has switched from number 8, of course, to the flanker position on England's put-in. Oh, that was a brilliant bit of work. Brynmore Williams. Lewis on the 10 metres line. Knocked down there by Dodge. Brynmore Williams kicks. It's a nasty one for Dusty Hare. And instead it was Mike Slamon. That was a strong psychological blow by the Welshman, because although Slamon is the safest of defenders, the Welsh forwards did tremendously well there, short-handed at that scrummage. Inside England's 22. Alan Phillips with the throw. Clive Davis and Gareth Williams are the men, and Gareth Williams gets hands to it. Brynmore Williams can't. Graham Price does. But obstruction there at the back. I think the referee was pointing to Maurice Colclough. And Steve Fenwick, the skipper himself, is going to have the shot. The distance fairly comfortable for a man of Fenwick's power. So a great chance for Fenwick, the captain, to put Wales ahead. Hoist it, far enough, it's a beauty. 3-0, 10 minutes. And already a great uplift all round this ground. There's been a wee bit of pessimism in Wales over the last week or so, but in great voice at the moment. Welsh 10 metres line. John Scott bounds, Goldclough charges, the England forwards go that moment. Now it's laid back from Smith, out to Horton. Horton probing into the corner. What a kick. Well, England with this immediate riposte. JPR Williams marshalling the forces at the back there. Williams taking the standoff place. Peter Wheeler, can he get it down? The pick up by Goldclough. Goldclough, touch and go. The referee was right on the spot. Touch and goal, 22, drop out to Wales. Well, this is just how close it was. Peter Wheeler, the hooker, driving first of all. And then watch big Goldclough here, all 18 stones of him. It was Clive Davis who really, and Brynmore Williams, who helped to hold him out. And here's a real worry for England, because that looks like a Fran Cotton hamstring. To number 20 is Austin Shippard, and I tell you this, what a moment it's going to be for this lad. The Bristol prop forward at 30, a replacement for the first time. And here he is getting his first cap. He must really be on top of the world, because he never expected even to be an English replacement at the beginning of this season. And there for his first cap. It's the Welsh 22. Wheeler throws, knocked back by Wheel. Brynmore Williams, Davis on the run, out there to Dave Richards. Richards to Fenwick. Fenwick, has it gone too far? Well, from inside the 22, he was okay. Number 8, second from the back for Wales, is Gareth Williams of Bridgend, who have a tremendous duo with John Scott, his opposite number there. But it was Maurice Goldclough, through goes Alan Phillips. Steve Smith waits. Welsh fans try to stop him. Smith to Horton. That's not far enough forward, but Horton's run them onside. Up there comes Slemon. Dusty here. There's JPR. Knocks off Slemon. Well, I tell you, when JPR is at full throttle, even today when he's what, 31, just watch this. Boom, a fair shoulder charge, nothing dirty about that whatever. Alan Phillips striking well. The Welsh scrummage holding fairly well. Brynmore Williams, not his best pass. Gareth Davis having to go a loud ball as they thought that Cook played Gareth Davis late. Fair in front of his own posts. The referee has seen the late obstruction and has given the double penalty, in other words, where the offence occurred or where the ball alighted. And Steve Fenwick with the chance to make it 6-0. Just hooked. Well, certainly it's a difficult day for kicking, but there's no doubt that Wales could well have been 9 ahead by now. Horton restarts. Price, Brynmo Williams, Gareth Davis, JPR on the run, a great tackle by Rafter. Wheel has it, now it's back. Brynmo Williams, Gareth Davis again, manufactures the kick beautifully. Great work by Wheeler, Dusty Hare in real trouble. A great chance for Wales, and the try has been given. And it's Clive Davis who has driven over. Gareth Davis's kick was absolutely perfect. Now Peter Wheeler covering back there was beaten by the bounce. It was a nasty one. He gave it to Dusty Hare. Hare decided that the kick couldn't be got there. The pass went to ground. And the feed there and the drive. Great support work by the Welsh forwards because Wheel was there as well. Fenwick has kicked the goal. And Wales are ahead by 9 points to 0 with 24 minutes of the first half gone. What a moment for a fellow in only his second international. Coming back to the side after playing against Australia in '78, Clive Davis, the try scorer. So here restarts to Gareth Davis. Hasn't found touch. Horton. JPR waits. This is his 54th international, and he looks as secure and composed under the high ball as he did in his very first in 1969. 5 metres outside the Welsh 22. Wheeler throws long to John Scott. Smith gives it to Bowman. Steve Fenwick was up there with the tackle, but going over the top, and it's a penalty to England. Now this is still a fairly long kick for Hare, even though it's only 10 metres or so outside the 22. But he'll want to slot this one just to erase from his memory that delayed touch kick. Pushing it through, and it's there. So Dusty Hare reaches his half-century of points for England. He's kicked 49 up until today. That's his 52 points in 9 internationals, and it cuts the deficit to 9 points to 3 with 26 minutes of the first half gone. Gareth Davis restarts. Up there goes Scott. Bowman comes in. England having unaccustomed difficulty in clearing the ball. Horton in all kinds of trouble. Well, it was Welsh forward pressure that created that. England couldn't clear it, and Steve Smith might have been better advised to just chip it up the touchline. But it's given Wales another tremendous attacking position, and England, I think, have been penalised for collapsing the scrummage. That's Austin Shepherd, the new cap at prop forward, playing on the tight head. England, of course, having the problem of switching Blakeway, the normal tight head, over to the loose head in Cotton's absence. So Steve Fenwick (9 points to 3) Wales lead, and Steve Fenwick with a chance well within his range and ability.